Hi children, how are you? Hope you all are doing well. In our previous class, we discussed about states of matter, such as about solids, liquid and gas. Today, we are going to discuss regarding the properties of matter. Okay, the properties of matter. The first one is that matter occupies space. Matter occupies space. All states of matter such as solid, liquid, gas occupies space. In the case of solids, the table, the book, the chair, the bench in your class occupies space in your classroom. Other such as pen, boxes, pencil need space to occupy. All the solid needs space to occupy. Look at the picture. Yes. Here the food grains are filled in sack. Both sack and grains are solid. So the solid needs space to occupy. The second one is that liquid also needs space to occupy. Isn't it? Look here. Here the water is filled in this container. It filled the space inside the container. The water filled the space inside the container. Like this, all the liquids fill the space inside the containers. Okay, all the liquid fill the space inside the containers. In the case of fuel tank in your vehicle, it fill the space in the petrol or diesel, fill the space inside the container. Okay, inside the fuel tank. It fill the space inside the fuel tank. Okay. In the case of gases, it also needs space to occupy. When you blow a balloon with air, what happened? Yes, the air fills up the space inside the balloon. The air fills up the space inside the balloon and it became big, isn't it? So, the gases also need space to occupy. So, all states of matter such as solid, liquid and gas need space to occupy. Okay. The second property is that matter has weight. Okay, matter has weight. We know what is the definition of matter? Yes, any substance that has weight and needs space to occupy is called matter. The matter has weight. Each and everything around us has its own weight. It may vary from lighter to heavier. Look here. This is an empty glass. It's very light. When the glass filled with the water, it became heavier. So, it varied from lighter to heavier. So, the second property is that matter has weight. Okay. The next one is that change of states of matter. One of the important feature of the matter is that it can change from one state to another on heating or cooling. Okay. So, occur due to heating or cooling, change of one state to another. Maybe solid to liquid, liquid to gas, or again gas to liquid. Okay, change in states of matter. It change from one state to another. Sometimes solid to liquid, otherwise liquid to gas, otherwise gas to liquid. This is the changes of states of matter. First, we are going to discuss regarding melting. Before that, water. Water is a matter. It exists in three forms. Water exists in three forms or three states of matter. Ice is in solid state. Ice is in solid state. What about the water? Yes, water is in liquid state and water vapor is in gaseous state or water vapor is a gas. Okay, ice is in solid state. Ice has a fixed shape and it cannot flow. What about water? Yes, water is in liquid state. It takes the shape of the container in which it is filled. And what about the water vapor? Water vapor is a gas. You know what is water vapor? Yes, if the water is boiled, then the water changes to water vapor. This, look at the picture. This is water vapor. Okay, this is water vapor. Water vapor is a gas. Water vapor is a gas. Ice is a solid. Ice is a solid. And water is a liquid. Okay, water is a liquid. Okay, first we are going to discuss about melting. Melting. If you take out some ice from fridge, ice cube from fridge and put it in a glass, what happened? After some time, what happened? Yes, ice changes to water, isn't it? The ice changes to water. Here the ice is in solid state and it changes to water. The water is in liquid state, isn't it, children? So the ice solid changes to liquid. The solid changes to liquid. Ice changes to water. Ice is in solid state and water is in liquid state. So the solid changes to liquid. That process is called melting. Okay, ice changes to water. Ice is in solid state and water is in liquid state. That process is called melting. Okay, the second process is evaporation. Evaporation. Okay, evaporation. What is evaporation? If you boil the water, after some time, what happened? Yes, the water vapor comes out, isn't it? The water vapor comes out. Here, the water changes to water vapor. Water changes to water vapor. The water is in liquid state and water vapor. The water vapor is gas. Okay, so liquid changes to gas. Liquid changes to gas. That process is called evaporation. Okay, evaporation. Ice here, the water is in liquid state and water vapor is in gaseous state. So the liquid changes to gas. That process is called evaporation. Okay. Okay, the next one is condensation. Okay, condensation. Now what happened when we cover the boiling water with a lid? What happened? Yes, we will see tiny droplets in the inner side of the lid. Isn't it, children? We will see tiny droplets. Isn't it? Look at the picture like this. Yes. So here the water vapor or the steam changes to liquid on cooling, isn't it? Yes, the water vapor touch the surface of the lid and it gets cooled, okay, and changes to water. Here the water vapor changes to the water vapor touch the inner side of the lid and on cooling it changes to liquid. Okay, here the water vapor changes to water vapor changes to water. The water vapor is gas. Water vapor is gas. What about the water? Yes, water is liquid. So the water vapor, the gas changes to liquid. Gas changes to liquid. That process is called condensation. Okay, that process is called condensation. The gas changes to liquid. That process is called condensation. The next process is that freezing. Okay, freezing. If you fills up the water in an ice tray and put it in refrigerator, after 2 or 3 hours, what happened? After 2 or 3 hours, what happened? Yes, it became ice, isn't it? It became ice. So here we fill the ice tray. First we fill the ice tray with the water. The water is in liquid state. Then it changed to ice. The ice is in solid state. So the liquid changes to solid. Liquid changes to solid. That process is called freezing. Okay, freezing. That process is called freezing. Okay, okay, children, here I am going to wind up the session. Today we discuss about the properties of matter and the change of state of matter. That is about melting, evaporation, condensation and freezing. Okay, thank you.